Wow, they actually took axes to take down an axe, man.
So they just, like, what's the context? Oh, you don't want to work with us? All right, boys, blow this shit up. I don't need this. I don't want nothing to do with Blizzard. Just blow it up. We don't need it.
I saw the title, but I didn't read it yet because I thought, whoa. I didn't read it yet because I thought it would be really interesting to have like a first reaction on stream. Netease response to Blizzard and Tim local orc statue torn down. Ooh. Following Blizzard's update.
What did you read?
The Netease thing with the orc statue.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let's see what the motherfuckers did.
So, following Blizzard's update on the situation in China, which bemoaned their inability to secure a 6-month extension prior to the shutdown of Blizzard Games service in China, Netease has issued a fiery response to the implication that they are at fault for the breakdown of negotiations and tore down their local orc statue. Talk about making a statement, man.
You don't want them as enemies, man. When you break down the relationship with them, that's it, baby.
Dude,
you cannot come around with them.
Do you think they're playing Alliance, though?
Well, I think they had the Gorhal hammer. I think that was like the biggest thing they did, and I think that has been streamed when they ripped it apart.
Oh,
just go through
man. Wait, but the orc statue, that's Gromash, right? That's the orc statue, or do they have like a different...
I don't know what they have over there, man. Have you been to China?
Well, not lately, no. Today, Blizzard China published Blizzard on the China region player community update note through its official Weibo.
Yeah, I think that's like the Facebook of they use in China, some sort of social media thing. Yeah.
Some of the news directly pointed to Netease, and because of the content, triggered a lot of market and media criticism. Well, yeah, no shit. We would like to explain the following. First, about Netease refused the 6-month service extension proposed by Blizzard explanation. So this is from Netease. On November the 17th, 2022, Activision Blizzard announced that it would suspend the service of Blizzard games distributed by Shanghai Netease in mainland China, effective at midnight on January. Oh.
That's how I read it.
Yeah.
Effective at
100 hours? How do you say that?
Ooh.
Blizzard China issued an update statement today on January the 17th, stating that during this period... Can this maybe be bigger, maybe?
That's fine. We'll zoom it in.
Period. Blizzard has initiated a search for a new partner for unknowable reasons. Last week, Blizzard resought Netease with an offer of a so-called 6-month extension of the game service and other conditions, and made it clear that it would not stop continuing negotiations with other potential partners through the contract extension. As far as we know, Blizzard's negotiations with other companies during the same period were all based on a 3-year contract period, considering the non-reciprocity, unfairness, and other conditions attached to the cooperation. Therefore, the parties could not reach an agreement in the end.
Yeah, see, what Blizzard did is like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and hunt all those 3-year contracts. Here's some 6 months for you. Like, yeah, sure, man.
That's kind of not the same thing, though. In our view, Blizzard's proposal, including today's surprise announcement, is brash, unseeming, and commercially illogical. It's over.
I love the words. I love the words. It's commercially illogical. It's socially irreprocessable.
Do you think this has been lost in the translation?
No, I think this is like for real, like with the 100 translators there, like making sure everything is... This is like PR at its finest, man.
This is like...
Corporate, sugar-coated...
This is so legal.
PR.
Its overconfidence does not... Overconfidence does not take into account where players and Netease have been placed by this kind of demand... everything.
Maybe that got lost the translation.
Right, riding a mule while looking for a horse. So that's basically the thing.
And divorce, but still try to live together behavior. Okay, ride a mule, look for a horse, and divorce at the same time.
I mean, we don't have that interaction with mules and horses here, so I don't know.
Clearly, cultural differences. Don't judge.
Clearly. Second, the media reported that Netease wants to control the IP statements. We are concerned that some media have received rumors that Netease wants to control Blizzard IP. In the past, can that even happen? Netease control the Blizzard IP? How does that even work? Aren't they like...
Have you been to China? Well, do you know what they do there?
Yeah, but legally, man, like...
legally.
For the contract.
Yeah. Dude, the whole thing about this, so all of these companies are like state-owned. I mean, they operate in a like semi-capitalist way, but they're all state-owned at the end of the day. And they have like really tough conditions like all over the place. So this whole Netease trying to control the IP thing, this can be pretty real because like that's what they kind of do over there. you have to like give up a lot of rights in order to have business in China.
In that market, right?
Yeah,
because they couldn't control like globally,
dude. But not globally, no. But can you imagine like when we saw like numbers for WoW and shit like that, like half of like everything that was there was from China.
But yeah,
so
well,
we had
that's not
EU,
new.
North America, you know, Asia, not Asia, and China. Okay, so it was like huge.
In the past 14 years of long-term cooperation, Netease has used and licensed any Blizzard IP in accordance with the terms of the contract. Wow, this is so hard to read. And has obtained Blizzard's consent and approval. All IP cooperation with other partners is also based on this principle. All right. Third, some tips about the progress archives of World of Warcraft game players. Progress archives. For Blizzard China, in its statement mentioned about tomorrow, Beijing time, January 18, launch of the World of Warcraft game progress achieve failure.
Archive. Dumb
I need to go back to school about what you know. We are obliged to remind all players this feature by Blizzard is unilaterally proposed and developed online without Netease side testing. Use what option?
This archive thing. So they want to do this World of Warcraft game progress and archive feature, so have players still able to play or not lose all the time invested, something like that. That's the feature. But that's, you know, that's without. They're saying that Netease doesn't know how they do this because they want to make this online and stuff and whatever. So they're kind of like washing their hands if that shit fucks up. And what do you know?
If this feature causes loss of virtual property or inability to play, Blizzard shall bear full responsibility.
See?
All right. Description as above, commitment as follows.
That sounds like
that's a statement with no word. That is so hard to understand. What are you trying to say, man?
No, I'm with the horse on this one.
Listen, when the farewell is destined to become the final chapter of the story, this is epic, man. It's like poetic. Yeah. Netease also still hope to do their best to accompany the players through the last time. I'm getting set here. To serve the players to the last moment. From now on, no matter where you are, no matter where you want to go, may the wind guide your path. May the stars light your way forward. It's better than what my dad said at my graduation.
Now imagine this being read by Morgan Freeman.
Of course, the most important thing is to wish everyone a happy new year. Yeah, more important than anything.
Yeah, that's common.
Because that's commercially logical.
New Year is a big thing in China, man.
Yeah.
I think it's really close.
It's a cultural difference there. Interestingly, the last point touching on Blizzard. Interestingly. It's a long word with a lot of consonants, man. The last point touching on Blizzard's untested archive feature may have proved prophetic, as some, though not all, players have reported issues with the service resulting in an inability to log in or download their information, and servers were hastily taken offline to try to address the issue. Others have been able to back up their accounts successfully, but with less than a week remaining, hopefully will get sorted before time runs out.
Yeah, so you can see a lot of problems there.
Yeah, I assume this is server shut down. 15
it looks like issue when you see that.
Can I make this bigger? It goes back here. All right. So unless if you clearly read this, it says server shut down 15 minutes.
You understand? I mean,
it's universal language there. It's universal. I want to play well, but I can't because in 15 minutes it's gonna go down.
Yeah, because of the horse and the mule.
Netease cutting ties literally. No, there's some TikTok here. For their part, Netease has completely dismantled their Blizzard offices. Okay.
So they just once the contracts. Oh, you don't want to work with us? All right, boys, blow this shit up. I don't need this. I don't want nothing to do with Blizzard. Just blow it up. We don't need it. There's actually
we need to make room for new things. Going as far as to dismantle their local orc statue in an event which was live streamed for about 33. It's like, listen, this is how we deal with contract breaches.
Yes, okay, you don't want to love us. You don't want to love us. Okay, like put that Twitch on. Let's show them how we deal with this. Is there actual footage over there? What is that?
I'm gonna mute it because
just muted.
Wow, they actually took axes to take down an axe, man. Dude, this is brutal. I didn't know they had this big ass axe.
They do not F around, man. I'm telling you, like they got pissed.
Oh,
what's this
They're
whole...
serving shakes, you know, because
Netease
Netease coffee. That's, I mean, coffee looks differently here. I would say.
Is it coffee though?
I don't know. Those who participate in this deconstruction efforts. That's one way of saying like messing it up.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Were rewarded with. Wow. Those who participate in the deconstruction efforts were rewarded with a brand new drink from Netease coffee shop, Blizzard Green Tea.
All right.
The irony, man.
I see it.
While this may seem odd, no. Green tea is a modern Chinese slur referring to a manipulative person who tries to appear wholesome, innocent, or traditional. This is so on the nose, man. But is decidedly not so. Well, yeah, from context. That's the nice way of putting it.
Oh, so it's much
Clearly,
more...
Netease has very strong feelings towards their recent negotiations with us. Yeah, I kind of figured when I saw axes used on another axe.
And they, like, I think, like, when you read the article, this is like the first one. So look at this whole love letter. It's like, yeah, fuck y'all.
But they left the Blizzard logo.
Yeah, this is untouched. So this maybe there's a chance. What you're telling me is that this coffee, whatever green tea syrup right here, this is basically an insult.
I don't know, but people were rewarded for blowing things up. So
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this whole relationship got like to very, very rough and bombastic.
it's like one of those toxic relationships where like I'm leaving. It's like, you don't leave me. I set the car on fire. You know, it's kind of like that. Netease is the jaded girlfriend.
And both go to the therapist and shit, and they're into therapy and wound up with different problems. And
If Netease goes to the therapy, you know they're bringing the therapist one of these green teas.
Dude, I'm curious to see if like Blizzard went out and made like other negotiations with other companies. I'm curious because like
The important is, are they going to stream those negotiations?
yeah, I'm smelling some Tencent here. Like if Tencent gets like Blizzard IP, that's it, man. That's it. It's like Tencent's like the biggest thing ever.
Well, they already have Riot.
They have everything. They have a piece of everything. I think they're in Disney as well. And this like a whole shit. But I think it kind of sucks for the Chinese WoW players. It's like I know there's like a big ass like crowd over there. Granted, the game was pretty heavily censored over there as well, so it wasn't like the same.
Yeah,
experience.
I mean, you know, to appease the normal norms.
Yeah, but it's like kind of sad for them. Like the big corporate machines don't get along. And clearly by the dude, they actually streamed the demolition of the offices. I mean, who does that? Like, who? This sounds like a...
But it's on TikTok anyway, because it has to be on TikTok.
Yeah, so lesson of the day, everybody. Do not piss off the Chinese. Because
they're gonna drink tea while they take your shit down.
and stream it at the same time.
That's the ultimate insult.
This was one for the books. This is going on YouTube.
Yeah, this is going on YouTube.
Right.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW.